I really like Shroud. I'm a huge fan of his work. I think Mike is great. I just happen to disagree with him pretty strongly on this point.
But the main reason why survival games combat is always kind of mid is because that's not the focus. The main focus of a survival game is the progression, the crafting, the base building, and like all of the quality of life in between, right? So like combat is not the main focus ever. It's always the other things, like the surviving, crafting, and all that. That's the part that people like. They don't care about the combat.
I don't think it's for us to dictate what a game is about. I think that's the job of the developer to tell us what the game is about. And what Windrose developers tell us the game about is pretty obvious. If you go to their website, they have 4 pillars: open world, Souls-like combat, build and craft, and play co-op and solo. When you go to the Steam description, it leads with the word fight before anything else. Fight on land and sea, solo or with friends, build, craft, and explore. Build, craft, and explore come after fighting. They chose to lead with that. If we go down and look at the detail in the About the Game section, it says we're going to have intense combat where we defeat bosses. Again, it's leaning into that Souls-like combat descriptor. And lastly, we're promised a swashbuckling adventure where we will hack, slash, batter, and shoot our way forward, where we will master a wide arsenal of melee weapons and firearms. All of these things combined are not indicating to me that the combat is not an important aspect of this game. On the contrary, it is putting the combat very much forward and setting an expectation that combat and engaging in the Souls-like combat should be the expectation of the player. So if the combat is lacking, that's a problem. It's fine to wave it off and say, I personally don't really care that much if a survival game has good combat or not. But for you as the player to then state with authority that that's not what this game is about, when the developer is saying that's exactly what this game is about, then I think there's a problem with that. That's just my take.